All right, brackets is first when we're using BIDMAS. So if I have a look at what's in this brackets here, that's not a really good colour. Let me try a better colour than that. If I have a look at what's inside that brackets, that one that just reappeared, I've got 3 squared minus 54. Now within that brackets, I still use the BIDMAS rule. So the first thing within that brackets that I've got to look at now is the I, which is the indices. So I leave everything else as is, divided by. Now I've got to do what's in those brackets first. The first bit, which is my indices, which is this bit here, 3 squared. So you know 3 squared is 9, and there's going to be 9 take away 54. Alright, so now I actually have to do what's in the brackets. And the thing that's in the brackets, whoops, the daisy, having a great time, is 9 take 54. I write everything else the same. Negative 18 multiplied by negative 5 divided by whatever 9 take 54 is. So basically what I'm doing is I'm starting at, if that's 0, I'm starting at 9 and I'm jumping back because I'm taking away, I'm jumping back 54 to there. So I'm taking away 9, which would take me to 0, and then I'm going to take another 46, 45, let's try that again, 45 to there. So I'm on negative 45. All right, it's too late for my brain to be thinking. So that's my brackets and my indices. Now I'm reading from left to right. And I've got negative 18 times negative 5. That's my next bit because it says division and multiplication are equally balanced. So this is my multiplication right here. So negative 18 multiplied by negative 5, 5 8s are 40, 5 1s are 5, plus 4 is 9 is 90. We've got a negative times a negative, and that's going to give you a positive. So I've got 90. 90 divided by, leave the rest of it alone, negative 45. All I'm doing is changing the bits that I'm highlighting on each step. And if you only do one thing each time, you're not going to make mistakes. And then the last bit, obviously, there's only a division left there. So you've got 90 divided by negative 45. Now remember that 90, even though it's not written there, there's a little positive number. So a positive number divided by a negative number is going to give you a negative number because they're different, right? It's going to give you that negative. So I should really have an equals on each of these. 90 divided by negative 45 is negative 2. That's your answer. So what I do first is look at my brackets, indices, division and multiplication, but what I try to do is highlight the bit that I'm doing on each line. So that's why I've used these highlighters along the way here, there, to show you that this was the brackets I was doing. And then I did the brackets again. So I did the indices and then I did the brackets because the indice was within that particular bracket. And then I did this multiplication in the last division. If you do one thing at a time, you're less likely to get confused.